Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial for you guys on how I get ready in the morning. It's just my quick foundation routine and it's very simple, very natural looking, and it's great for a mom on the go or just if you're going out to run errands and you don't want to put a lot of makeup on. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is just pin my hair back. By the way, I'm not wearing any makeup. All I have is moisturizer on. And I'm going to go ahead and start with a primer. My absolute favorite primer is the Stay Flawless 15-hour primer. I don't like touching up I don't have time to touch up my makeup during the day, so this is a perfect primer to just make sure your makeup lasts all day and you don't have to worry about touching it up throughout the day. So I just quickly swipe this across my face, and I love that it's in a stick form so you don't have to worry about any messy creams. And then you have to kind of work fast because that primer will dry. And then I'm going to start with foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder in Sun Beige. I talked about this in my drugstore video, my last video. And I'm using my Sigma F80 foundation brush. I'm just going to tap it in and then buff it into my face. Just really quickly. You gotta work kind of fast because this foundation does dry into a powder form. So you gotta want to make sure you cover your face pretty fast. You need some more. Just get all over, and when you're buffing this foundation on top of that primer, because it is a stick form, that primer starts spreading with your foundation. So you don't have to worry about blending that primer in to your skin before putting on your foundation, because the action of the brush across your face blends both the foundation and primer together. Okay, now that I've got my face covered, and I'm gonna put a little bit more because I have these freckles that are on my cheek that drive me crazy. I just started getting them as I get older. They're driving me nuts. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my cheeks right here just to help cover those. And this foundation is a little bit buildable. It's not full coverage, so if you have a lot of acne scarring or discoloration, it's not going to cover them completely, but if you have like light freckles or just some light marks that you want to cover, it does a pretty good job on covering that. So I just wanted to do that a little bit. And then I'm going to do some concealer under my eyes. Been having some dark circles lately because I'm running on no sleep, so just to brighten up my face, this is the, oh, by the way, this is MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I'm in shade NC30. You want to wear a concealer that's a little bit lighter than your natural skin tone because you don't want it to match your foundation. You want it a little bit lighter because it'll help brighten your face. And then I'm using my tapered kabuki brush to just kind of blend that in. And you can use your fingers to blend it in too. I mean, if you don't have a brush like this, you can always use your fingers to blend it in. But I mentioned in my last video, I don't like using my fingers for my makeup. It makes me just feel really dirty, and I don't know, I just hate makeup all over my hands. So now got foundation and concealer, so now I want to set it. I'm going to use a Rimmel Stay Matte powder, setting powder in Sandstorm. I'm just going to use a big powder brush and just lightly dust this all over my face. This will help the foundation and concealer just last, and especially with the weather still being a little warm, I tend to get really oily in my T-zone, and I sweat too just carrying the kids around. So you want your makeup to last as long as possible. So the help of the primer and setting it with the powder is going to ensure that. So that's that. Next I'm going to just do my eyebrows really quick. I have pretty full eyebrows, but I just have some sparse spots right here in the corner. So I just use a brow powder. This is really old, but it's MAC's Brow Shader, and it's just a dark brown powder. I have black hair. You never want to use black powder on, or a black pencil on black hair. You want to use dark brown because it'll look really harsh if you use a black pencil or powder on your eyebrows. So just really quick, I don't spend too much time on my eyebrows, but I want to make them look a little fuller in the end because I don't know, for some reason hair just doesn't grow back at the front part of my eyebrows. So you just want to make them look even and natural. You don't want them to look too filled in and too dramatic, but this just looks natural. It just looks like it's my own hair filled in at the beginning, and it just frames my face. Eyebrows always frame your face. You should always keep your eyebrows groomed. Next I'm going to do bronzer. I'm using the Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in shade Sunny, and I'm just using a blush brush. So just tap it in, tap off the excess, and just go in right here to warm up my face. Do the other side. This doesn't have to be precise. I'm not doing like a full-on contouring or full face foundation. This is again just to quickly get out the door and just look fresh. Then I'm going to use blush. I'm using the same brush. This is my MAC 129 brush, but you can use any blush brush that you have. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild blush in Pearlescent Pink. I talked about this in my last video as well. They have really good blushes. I love their quality. So again, just tap off the excess, and I just tap on my blush. I don't buff it in. Just tap it on. Get the best color that way. And at the end, just kind of blend the blush and the bronzer together. Just kind of warm up my face. Sometimes I feel like if I got too much blush on, then I will just go back in with my setting powder and just kind of lightly dust it over, just to make sure that I don't want to look like a clown with red cheeks. So just to kind of even it out, but still make it look natural and glowy. Next I'm going to do my eyeliner. So I've got to get really close to my mirror for this, but I just have a pencil eyeliner. It's the Bobbi Brown long wearing eye pencil in jet. So this is a pretty good long wearing eye pencil. It's not drugstore, but it's worth it because Bobbi Brown makes some really good eyeliners. So I'm just going to line my waterline. Again, this is very simple. I'm not doing a heavy eyeliner because I don't do a heavy eyeliner. I have to wear eyeliner every day. I don't like to leave my house without eyeliner, but I keep it simple and natural. If I was to do a heavy eyeliner, I would be using liquid on the top and the bottom and making it more dramatic, but I'm just trying to keep this natural. So quickly top. I do connect the top and the bottom. Lining your top eyelid takes a lot of practice. I still have to do it really slowly to make sure I don't mess up, and you want to make sure both of your eyes look even. So I personally connect the top and the bottom and kind of make like a little triangle out here. Again, I'm doing this really fast. It's not perfect by any means, but I just want to make it look somewhat even. I always have a little bit of a point. That's just my habit. It's just what I like. And then last, I'll do mascara. My favorite mascara is the Essence I Love Extreme Mascara. You can only get this at Ulta, but it's awesome. It's $4.99 and it does better job of I don't have very long lashes, but it gives me really thick and long lashes, better than some of the high-end mascaras. So I have my Tarte eyelash curler. Just really quickly curl my lashes. I don't spend a ton of time on this, again, every day, but I don't have, my lashes don't naturally curl. They're very stick straight, so I do that to get a little bit of a curl. And then just, this is what the wand looks like. It's one of the rubbery, bristly ones. And just quickly put on about 2 to 3 coats. Again, if I was spending a lot more time on my makeup, I wear a ton more mascara to make sure I have more, get my lashes as dramatic as possible. But since this is just my everyday, get out of the house, mascara routine, foundation and makeup routine, I just wanted to my eyes to look a little big and wide open and a little alive. and that's it. So I don't even spend time on the lower lashes because I usually use a waterproof mascara for my lower lashes so they don't smudge, but on a daily basis I don't do that. This is just my go-to look even tone skin. I'm just wearing chapstick. You can throw on some lip gloss if you want, but it's gonna wear off on me in a couple of hours, so I just wear some chapstick and I'm out the door. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Again, this is just my quick everyday look alive, look like I got some sleep, look fresh. This will last me a good 5 or 6 hours, especially since I set it with a primer, started with a primer and set it with a powder. And I'm wearing a long wear eyeliner, and this mascara, it doesn't claim to be long wearing, but it does not smudge, it does not flake off. It's not waterproof, so unless I'm crying or I'm in the rain or swimming, this, you know, this will last me all day as well. And again, when I do my bottom lashes, I don't do them every day, but I use a waterproof mascara because I have very watery eyes, and it just tends to make a mess if I don't wear a waterproof mascara. And I don't have it here, but the favorite one I like is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher waterproof mascara because it's got a nice thin brush and it won't make my bottom lashes clumpy. I hope you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I want to do another tutorial on eyeshadow, how to apply eyeshadow, and then I've got a couple more reviews coming up. So stay tuned and hope you guys have a great day. Bye!